Excuse me! Taxi!
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
I'm leading with something that's very sensitive, and it has everything that the media loves. 2 white cops and a black man. And these days, what that means is that the white cops are going to be lynched. A very disturbing situation out of Brooklyn, New York. And Mamdani, it's time for you to be a leader. It's time for you to be the mayor. Remember when the cops were pelted with the snowballs? He said it looked like a snowball fight amongst young people. Remember that? Now we have an incident, very disturbing, involving 2 white detectives and a black man. And Mamdani immediately states the violence used by NYPD officers in this video is extremely disturbing and unacceptable. Officers should never treat a person this way. So the Detectives Endowment Association, of course, is backing the officers, as they should do. And I am very, very pro-law enforcement. And in this situation, the officers should be given the benefit of the doubt. The officers involved should be given the benefit of the doubt. The video is hard to watch. It's very hard to watch. I've posted it on my Twitter, on my X. I've posted it on my Facebook. It's 7 minutes long. Here's the problem with the video. So what happens is we see these officers viciously punching, at least one of them, a black man in the face. And the man is basically, he can't defend himself. They're in a liquor store in Brooklyn. This happened apparently this week. They're part of the narcotics team. Now remember, they're putting their life on the line. They're going into a situation. They don't know what they're dealing with. And so there are some reports that say it was the wrong man. It was a buy and bust. And the description went out for the clothes that the man had on. And apparently the man was startled. And it's horrible because at some point he says to the officers, I work security. I have the security papers in my pocket. But this is why you must always comply with the police. And here's why I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. These 2 cops have been stripped of their badges and their guns. You know what that means. And once the mayor speaks out, essentially that means internal affairs, go get them. The police commissioner has denounced the incident as well. Now, what's very troubling about this, right? And just bear with me, folks. I've never seen a situation where police officers don't have radios. And this was very critical at this point. So they're trying to handcuff the man, doing what they've got to. Once you resist arrest, they have got to get you in handcuffs. Training comes into play, but almost by any means necessary. They have got to get you into handcuffs for your safety, for their safety, for the public safety. So he doesn't know what's going on, the man. And apparently he's resisting. You're about to hear for yourself where the officers tell him repeatedly, stop resisting. At some point after being punched viciously in the face by one of the officers, he's on the ground and he's bleeding profusely from his leg. And they're trying to get him medical attention. And community members, you don't help. They're standing in the background, yelling, screaming, calling these cops pigs, all types of things, right? Women in the background videotaping. And this man is bleeding out from his leg. And they're trying to get him medical attention. You're going to hear this, the entire thing right now. The video is much more compelling. And they're trying to get him medical attention. And I've never seen police officers forced to use their cell phones. And the second clip you're going to hear, you're going to hear the officer say in frustration, I've had it with this What's Up app. So we have NYPD officers in a very critical situation that were forced to use WhatsApp app. That's what they had to use. So they're trying to you're going to hear them use the language of, we need a bus, ASAP. The man's bleeding out from his leg, and they're still trying to cuff him. And you got community members agitating the situation. It is a disaster. They don't have backup. The community's getting upset. This is in Brooklyn, and it is a recipe for a disaster. And so they're saying over and over and over what you hear them saying, I can't get out on my cell phone. And they're calling for medical attention, immediate medical attention. So this is the exchange. And I want you to do me a favor. I want you to listen carefully to what you're about to hear. There's a lot of ambience noise, and the number to reach me on this issue, we'll get to other issues a bit later, 800-848-9222. This is the first encounter. Now, here's why I'm still giving the officers the benefit of the doubt. The video starts where you see them in the liquor store trying to cuff the man, and he's trying to just pull away from them, and it gets brutal. And so we don't know what happened prior to that. Okay? And fairness to these officers. You have 2 white cops and a black man. These days, that means that these white cops are going to be hung. The mayor has already denounced this of New York City. I want you to listen to, it's 2 minutes. Listen to this exchange.
All right. Why are you punching him? Why are you punching him? Y'all some ass motherfucker. Okay? Y'all I'm recording you guys, you
Roll over! All right, roll over! I'm gonna roll over, Pop. I don't got nothing. Roll over! Roll over! Roll over!
Y'all, what's your badge? What's your badge number? What's your badge number? Why are you punching him like that?
Roll over! Yo!
He's
Give
punching
me your hand! Give me your hand! Give me your hand! All right, Pop, all right? Get on the phone, folks. Get on the phone. Oh, my gosh!
Y'all be violated.
Get on the phone. Get on the phone.
Y'all violated, punching that man for no reason. I got it all on there.
Can't resist arrest.
He wasn't resisting arrest. He was not arrest. I got you, homie. I got you.
Yeah. You want to get arrested
I
next?
recorded it.
Hey, you do that, so trust me. You put your hands on, you're gonna get in trouble.
Interfere with this investigation.
And I have every right to talk.
Bro, it's not me. I got a license. I got a security license in my pocket. I'm coming to work. I swear to God.
Listen,
I'm coming to work.
listen.
I just got there.
Listen, you gotta let go.
My lady's in the
You
house.
gotta ask for a bus. You gotta lower lady.
Yes, I don't have a fucking my God.
Ask for the bus though. Get on the radio.
No, my leg is.
Put your hand behind your back.
All right.
And we can get you medical attention. Put your hands behind your back.
Okay,
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm going to, but
No, stay calm.
all right.
Get on your stomach.
All right,
Get
okay.
on your stomach.
Okay.
You're not listening. You're not listening.
Stay calm, Babu.
The situation is escalating by the second. You hear the man say, I have a security license. I just came from work. So apparently the police got the wrong guy. Apparently. That's the way it appears as of right now. These 2 officers, again, they are on desk duty. Their badges have been taken from them and their guns. Sometimes that's what occurs, but by all indication, these guys are going to be hung. And the mayor, who referred to that incident, Mamdani needs to be ashamed of himself. When it was the kids throwing snowballs at the cops, it was just a youthful incident. Now the mayor comes out immediately, and now the police commissioner has denounced this as well. But the mayor comes out and says the violence used by NYPD officers in this video is extremely disturbing and unacceptable. Officers should never treat a person this way. The video is horrible, but I am still giving these officers the benefit of the doubt. I can't judge them. I can't walk a mile in the shoes of hero NYPD officers when I'm not out there in the scene. I'm not out there plain clothes, 2 white officers in a predominantly all black community. And as you hear in the exchange, everybody's ganging up on the cops, and they have got to get cuffs on this man. For his safety, for their safety, it takes 1 second to pull out a knife and stab an officer or stab someone. For the public's safety. So we see your telephone calls on this, and we're going to get to them. We had planned on spending the entire hour talking about the half apology. Ooh, I'm so sorry, from Mom Donnie's wife. You know, she's now the first lady of New York City. And she apologizes, but she doesn't back up from her hatred of Israel or her full support of Palestinian causes. The Mamdanis, they think they're so slick. They think that we're so stupid. So we're going to take a break. But when we come back, you're going to hear part 2, where community members are ganging up on these officers, and all they've got are their cell phones. No backup and a very hostile situation. We're coming right back.